Hey guys, it's Matt Catling here, and welcome to your mini accelerator today. A bit of a quick one, but a really important one. And it's to look at energy. It's to look at how do we take the intangibility of energy and make it tangible? Well, the answer is community is your tribe. Your vibe attracts your tribe. The big challenge I often see is that sometimes we don't leave certain tribes that aren't really supporting our growth to the next level. Now, I'm not saying that you need to get rid of your family and friends and all of that stuff. What I am saying is that maybe it's time to stop allowing yourself to hold yourself back for other people. Sometimes it's built into the system where we're like, you know what, I have to hold myself back in order to have a relationship with this person because if I grow to the next level, they'll get triggered. And then what may happen is that I'll lose this relationship. So the easiest way or the safest way, and we learn this as kids, by the way, is to hold ourselves back. Now, in doing so, what happens is that we switch off this incredible energy, this incredible life force that I believe is designed to create. So let's have a look at it. So here we go. Let's go back a step. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Let's look at it. Thoughts. Thoughts are electricity. They produce a chemical reaction in the body, which is the emotion. You may even notice this, where a thought comes in, a trigger happens, a thought comes in, and then you can feel the flood of emotion coming into the body. It starts in one location, may go to another location. So that's what's happening. Electrical signal, which then produces a chemical. Now, traditional psychology and psychiatry is more focused on the chemical, whereas what we really need to be doing is looking at the energy system, the thought process. Next one, thoughts are energy. Positive thoughts have a higher vibrational frequency, like gratitude, unconditional love. There's a really good book on this called Power versus Force, and it looks at the consciousness scale and the frequency of these certain emotional states. Like you want to think about it. When you're in a state of anger, you will attract other angry people. Typically, you'll attract conflict. When you're in a state of hurt or guilt, you'll typically attract that. But when you're in a state of positivity, optimism, happiness, you will attract that into your field. Thoughts and ideas have an energetic vibrational frequency that is magnetic. Now, some people say to me, Matt, I don't believe in this stuff, it's woo woo. And my answer is always walk into a room or imagine walking into a room, two people have had an argument. You don't need to say anything. They don't need to say anything. You walk in, you can feel it. So thoughts, ideas have an energetic vibrational frequency, and that is magnetic. And this is what we want to use. We want to use the magnetic power to take that kind of thought and make it tangible, the intangible to tangibility. Energy dissipates over time. Who's noticed this? You set a goal, and within 2 weeks, you may forget that goal. I call it goal amnesia. And what a lot of people don't realize is the wounds kind of come in, our limiting patterns come in, and they start to attack that because that goal might mean, unsafety or a lack of love or whatever it is. And our wounds have kind of worked out a way to get safety in the fastest possible time frame, which may be holding on to limiting patterns, especially if we grew up in an environment of limiting patterns. People who have similar thinking create a circuit that increases and perpetuates energy and creativity. Think of an organization where you have a really great, inspiring leader that is a visionary. And that leader is so focused on that vision. And if you think about it on the movie screen of their mind, that story is playing over and over again. They've got total clarity and they're sharing that vision consistently of possibility that magnetizes teams. Okay. That's what we want to be doing. We want to be holding on to possibility instead of impossibility. And guess what? We're designed to do that. We're born to do that. We're not designed to focus on impossibility or pessimism. So the circuit is really important. Community is really, really important. Let's have a look at it. So we have an idea. That idea has a certain frequency. It has a certain energy. The next step is that what we need is people to be able to magnify, or community to be able to magnify that idea or concept. And then the next step is opportunities. Now, where do opportunities come from? They come from people and communities. So if we look at this process, we have the idea, we set the goal, the big vision, We need to get into a new community as fast as possible, not the old community, a new playground. While we're vibrating at that high frequency, that high vibrational level, we're going to attract people, but we're also going to attract opportunities. And this is where people say to me, oh my God, there was a coincidence. Oh, this person showed up at just the right time. No, they've already been there. This is the thing from a quantum physics point of view, quantum possibilities, the possibilities are already there. The opportunities are already there. We're just not seeing them because we're not at that vibrational frequency level. Okay, so let's have a look at it. How do we make the intangible tangible? When you have an idea that is authentic in its nature, so a true target, not a false target. So an idea from your true voice, not a false voice, it has a higher vibrational energy. This energy is highly magnetic as the idea starts to form. But over time, like I said, the wounds will attack it, the energy will dissipate over time. Wounds and limiting belief systems are energy leakages. And we are designed to be connected. When we collaborate, it builds energy, it builds a frequency. People and communities are where the opportunities are. Notice the coincidences, like I mentioned, really, really important. And finally, I want to set you some tasking. Okay, so I want you to do this. Normally, we set that next big thing, but I really want you to do this. So number one is take massive action on your ideas before you're ready. Even right now, you could open up a notebook and write down some really big ideas that are really connected to you, where you really feel it intuitively. This is what I want. Number two, reach out to a tribal community of people that can help. Ideally, a new community, a brand new community, and put yourself in that community. Next, when you're in that community, notice the coincidences. Get your life force up, notice the coincidences. And then when it comes to those coincidences, follow those coincidences. And most importantly, come from a place of service. How can you help? How can you give? How can you serve first? I see this with Elsa over and over again. We walk down the beach, doesn't matter what location, she'll see a playground. She'll run to the playground and her energy is just so infectious. She's laughing. She runs up to kids. She's never met them in their life. She engages and connects, and then she starts helping them. I'm like, what an incredible metaphor. That's what we need to be doing. We need to be building our energy. We need to be turning our true voice up. Okay, we need to be connecting into different communities, into different playgrounds, the ones you've never been to before, and let your energy do the work and notice the coincidences. Most importantly, to achieve any success, all that we need to do is just help enough other people become successful with Zig Ziglar. So that is our mini accelerator. I hope you take action on this. Please share it in the Rapid Change Movement group, the results that you're getting with this. It is mystical. It is incredible. We're meant to create, we're meant to connect, and we're really meant to serve. That is our mini accelerator for today. Bye for now.